That's me. And that's my babe, Nora. A true beauty. This was our first date. It was also the day, too, that I asked her to be mine. We were over the moon. Our parents hated it, though. The two of us were inseparable. I mean, look at us. These were some good memories. One day I asked Nora to the pier. She was running late. Didn't think she'd show, but she did. Those nerves made me know how much I cared for her and wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. Needless to say, she agreed. Everything was going perfect. Couldn't think of a better love story. We wouldn't get married, though. The city would go on lockdown. Freaked Nora out real bad. Soon later, we were infected. I told her I'd always be her rock, and I have been. So much so, I proposed again, wanting to spend my second life, as I'd call it, with only her. We sealed the deal this time. It was just us, exactly how we preferred. Despite it all, that's been the best day of my life. Since then, everything's been smooth.
And today is another day for Lyle. He wakes up as usual, something is broken. He tries to check out the computer, thinking he can fix it, though it would seem the motherboard is absolutely fried. That's something easy to replace, right? Not at all. So his wife Nora is cooking breakfast and he feels like she is looking scrumptious herself. He thanks her for breakfast and he makes her feel all kind of swooned, telling her he's going to find her favorite potato chips. They've been very difficult to find and they're typically stale because all of these vending machines haven't been refilled in years. He goes on and eats his breakfast. After breakfast, we already know he has to have his morning potty session. Of course, that ends with a very pleasant surprise because, of course, the sink would break on us today. And Lyle is off for the day. Allergies have been kicking both him and Nora's butt, so he's wanting to get some medicine. In addition to her potato chips, he needs to find something to trade for a motherboard. Unfortunately, money is pretty useless in Bliss Bay, so while they have plenty of it, it's not going to go absolutely anywhere. As he does every single time he passes it, he does check the machine closest to the apartment for Nora's favorite snack. As per usual, it's not in there, so Lyle feels the need to, well, you see.
I didn't like how that guy was eyeing me.
Move along now, Lyle. As he is on foot in the city, something out of the corner of Lyle's eye catches his attention.
What can I say? It was nostalgic. Don't let them see me get arrested, though. They said I'd be in here overnight. They lied. At least I got Nora's chips.
Lyle was and now out of jail, but he still had absolutely nothing to trade for a motherboard. So he sets out in search of something that he could steal that was valuable enough to get a new one. Oh, and let's not forget, the allergies were still kicking his tail. After attempting to bribe a security guard didn't go as planned, Lyle would come across something seemingly worthwhile. New clothes for his lady, perhaps? It almost seemed too good to be true when he walked in, only to discover no employees. Alas, it would seem that they were busy in the back because they quickly emerged before he could start his heist. Lyle would put on his friendly disguise and soon asked to go to the bathroom as to break away from the employees.
That toilet had a hose.
Once upstairs, Lyle would sneak his way into an employee-only area, only to get caught by management. He would have a few words with the lady, seemingly dismissing her, only to discover that she was waiting right outside the door. In the upstairs shopping area, a beautiful necklace catches Lyle's eye, though another patron would as well, as it seems he is very upset. Lyle initially thinks that he's upset with him, though it would seem not to be the case. As drama unfolds in the store, Lyle uses this as an opportunity to make his heist. As he's quickly trying to exit the building, there are police all over, though it would seem perhaps they're not there for him for once. Lyle now had exactly what he needed to get the motherboard and maybe even more, because this necklace was worth quite a bit. At this point, all Lyle was hoping to get was some allergy medicine, and he had a plan to do just that. He steps into the store, immediately heading to the lottery tickets, thinking about how much he used to enjoy the thrill of doing a good scratch off. He browses some sunglasses before taking his lick.
Well, that didn't go to plan. I'm calling in a favor.
And as quickly as Lyle went in, he was right out of jail again. He takes a picture for Nora of a precious deer and has a very questionable looking panini. There would be a couple of performers that Lyle would have conflict with because, well, they didn't sound the best. Whatever he did say to them, though, it seemingly worked as he was heading off, they sounded a lot better. Ashamed to admit it, Lyle was walking around a bit aimless and it began to get very dark. Being that he was lost and tired, he decided to take a nap on a park bench. In the end, Lyle will eventually make himself back home. He gets everything in the house prepared. He slips and falls and slips and falls. Who knows what he is slipping and sliding on in this house, between the faucet being broken and water going everywhere and the house just being an utter mess. He does manage to take the allergy medicine that the cops apparently never took off of him in the first place. And he does all of this without his precious wife knowing, because she is knocked out the entire time. And now it is a new morning and it is another day. I do hope that you guys enjoyed the little chronicles of our zombie lover boy, Lyle. I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.